How to make your hairline grow back. Both men and women experience hair loss along the hairline due to genetics, aging, and even poor hair care practices. In many cases, a thinning hairline can regrow if you start treating your scalp and hair better. Reverse the damage already done by using shampoos and commercial products that encourage hair growth. You can also take steps to better care for your scalp and to prevent any further damage to your thinning hairline. It's important to maintain a healthy diet and lifestyle habits to encourage hair along your hairline to grow. Method 2. Limiting further hair loss. 1. Dry your hair gently and slowly after you take a shower or bath. After washing and rinsing your hair, allow it to air dry or dry it gently using a clean towel. If you dry your hair with fast, aggressive rubbing movements, you'll risk pulling out hairs by their roots. Instead, gently pat it dry to keep the hairs firmly anchored in your scalp. 8. Do not rub your hair dry or wring out excess moisture. Either action can create additional stress on the remaining hairs of your scalp. 2. Limit your use of chemical dyes and styling products. Chemical relaxers and dyes can damage hair and make thinning or hair loss even worse. The same goes for heavy hair gels and styling products, which have a tendency to uproot hairs from the follicles along a thinning hairline. 9. If you must style your hair, try using a light hair gel or a spray-on hair wax rather than a heavy mousse. The negative effect that potent chemicals have might seem obvious enough, but you should even restrict your use of milder chemical products. For instance, most commercial hair gels contain alcohol. Alcohol removes moisture from your hair, making it more brittle and likely to break off as a result. 3. Don't use heat to dry or style your hair. Hair dryers, curling irons, and straighteners can really damage your hair. Using these tools can also put pressure on the roots of your hair, and both issues can lead to further breakage and hair loss. 10. Try no heat styles to keep your hair healthy. Healthy hair is more likely to continue growing along your hairline if you don't use heat treatments. Be aware, though, that if you're losing your hair due to genetics or to aging, avoiding heat while styling your hair may not be enough to save your hairline. 4. Avoid hairstyles that put constant pressure on your hair. Hairstyles like braids, cornrows, weaves, tight buns, and even simple ponytails can put stress on your hairline. This, in turn, can lead to your hairline thinning much faster than it normally would. If you have long hair, keep your hair down for the majority of the day to reduce the amount of stress placed on your follicles. 11. If you do need to tie your hair back for some reason, there are ways to minimize the stress. Keep any ponytail, bun, or braid as loose as possible. Similarly, ponytails and buns tied below the height of your ears put less tension on your roots than high styles do. When your hair is tied back, strands of hair can break off at the root, causing hair loss around your temples, bangs, sideburns, and forehead. 5. Brush your hair slowly and gently to prevent breakage and hair loss. Brushing and combing your hair can put stress on your hairline. If you don't need to brush your hair every day, try only brushing it 2-3 times a week. When you do need to brush your hair, do so as gently as possible to avoid breaking off any strands at the root. Be especially cautious when brushing your edges. Stop using a heavy brush along the hairline and opt for a soft bristle brush instead. Over severely damaged hairlines, you should even consider brushing with a toothbrush instead of an actual hairbrush. 6. Cut your hair short to keep its weight from stressing your hairline. The sheer weight of having 6. Cut your hair short to keep its weight from stressing your hairline. The sheer weight of having hair that's longer than 8-10 inches, 20-25 cm, can cause hair loss. Long hair is heavy, and it can sometimes pull the root of hairs along your hairline out of their follicles. Cutting your hair so that it's shorter than 3-4 inches, 7.6-10.2 cm, reduces the amount of weight placed on each hair and can slow down or stop hair loss. In fact, if you don't mind shaving your hair completely, doing so might be the best long-term option for restoring your hairline. Please watch next video for continuation /.